Good evening, I'm Alan Kraszewski. Well, looking back on 2014, perhaps the biggest story of the year was the record-setting night back in May for the Big Shoulders Fund. Big Shoulders, the engine that drives education for so many deserving kids in our city, raised over $10.5 million in one night in honor of Monsignor Kenneth Vilo. That makes it the most successful fundraising event in the history of the city of Chicago. The previous record was set by it was set by Big Shoulders, of course, at their 25th anniversary celebration. That was in 2012. The sellout crowd included 1,000 of the city's movers and shakers, packing the Hilton Chicago on May 22nd for a night of singing and dancing. Kicking off the event was none other than Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
$10.5 million. When the United Jewish Appeal hears about this, that if they had known that all it took was to honor Monsignor Vilo. But I know it's not a Jewish event, because I swear, Josh, if it was, somebody would be standing here and says, can't we do 11? I can say that, none of you can.
Monsignor Vilo was given the Joseph Cardinal Bernardin Humanitarian Award for his role in the founding and ongoing mission of the Big Shoulders Fund. That eye-popping dollar amount raised left students, board members, and other supporters feeling, well, happy. The event featured many well-known local figures toasting and roasting the good Monsignor.
I'm sick and tired of hearing how nice you look. Oh, Monsignor Vilo always looks so neat. You know, even my wife gives me that stuff. You know, if Jim and I could parade around all week in black pajamas, we'd look good too. You know, Jim and I have to admit, we're caught off guard, totally surprised by this event. You know, we've worked with you for 20 years. We had no idea you had any friends. You have a distinct occupational advantage. You marry people, you baptize their kids, you eulogize their dearly departed. What do people remember Jim and I for as far as our occupations? You know, power outages and a guy who didn't pay his fair share of income taxes.
This night has been overwhelming. I knew, though, something big was going to happen because they took this mural out of my apartment.
Oh, there were plenty of laughs throughout the night, but the mission of changing lives through education never left the spotlight.
Monsignor, thank you for inviting us to be a small part of this most important work.
We had over 50 people or companies that signed up for $100,000 commitments. It was genuine outpouring of love for Monsignor Vilo and recognition of all the lives he's affected.
The most important reason why Big Shoulders is so satisfying to so many of us is the students themselves. These are kids with grit who are determined to overcome formidable obstacles. And isn't that what this is all about?
We've talked about a lot of success tonight, but it's about the schools. It's about the kids that get a great education. It's about the success they realize, and that so many of them are going on to college and being successful and coming back to this great city to support and make it a better place for all of us to live.
Because you have given me this award, I pledge myself to give even more to go further. Into Inglewood, into Gresham, into Uptown, South Chicago, Austin, areas where children need to be educated, where we can go far into their hearts and far into their minds, and I ask you to join with me together, though you've been so generous, to continue doing what we are doing to make this city better.
To date, the Big Shoulders Fund has infused Chicago's Catholic schools with more than $250 million, ensuring that inner-city children have access to an effective, values-based education. What a night, and what an amazing tribute to an amazing man in Monsignor Ken Vilo. Now, Big Shoulders Fund is normally tight-lipped, but multiple sources are telling us about the creation of the Monsignor Ken Vilo Scholars Program, which will support even more students across our city. Now, for more information on how you can support the Vilo Scholars and Big Shoulders Fund, go to bigshouldersfund.org. For ABC 7, I'm Alan Kraszewski. Have a great night.